Today we're going to show you what luxury looks like in Porto. We are going to go to 2 different properties but show you 3 different units so you can see what 1 million euros will get you here. Let's go check out property number 1.
This is a 4-bedroom apartment on the top floor of the Emporium building, located near Bolhão Market, which is under renovation, full renovation. I think it's going to be one of the landmarks in Porto. It's going to be the new center in downtown. And what we did in this 1940s building, we kept the staircase, which is wonderful, in marble, and we kept the doors, the main doors in the entrance of the building.
Let's take a look at this first property.
Hi. So we have a 4-bedroom apartment here. This is on the top floor. It's the corner building, the corner of the building. Right here we have the entrance to the kitchen. It's an Italian kitchen from Boffi with German appliances from Gagnau, which is the top brand. We kept it with an island. It's more family kitchen. This has a built-in extraction.
Ah, okay.
We activated carbon, this is very good. You take this goes to the dishwashing machine.
Okay.
And it has inside a filter that you only have to change it more or less once a year. It's not expensive, it's very cheap actually. And this is one of the top brands, the first one that's had this invention, the Bora. It's German, it's wonderful. And this is very easy because you don't have anything on top.
So it seems like the best from Europe in this place.
I believe so.
Italian, German, Portuguese.
We were concerned to have one of the best buildings in Porto and definitely in the downtown area. And we kept all the main characteristics of the building, and then we have all the comforts in a new apartment. We have AC in all the apartment, we have heated floor in the bathrooms, we have great appliances, modern kitchen, and it's a very comfortable apartment to live in the downtown area.
So my first impression when I walked into the kitchen, a couple things. The size is amazing. The lighting is great because you have these big windows, and we'll show you this balcony area in a minute. And then also the color scheme is really nice. So you've got some of the dark colors, but they really go well with the floors, with the cabinets, and obviously with these really nice countertops. Another thing that's really nice is it looks very sleek because everything, like the appliances, are hidden. So if you notice in here, this is the fridge. It's fully equipped with top-of-the-line appliances.
And we have a ghost.
This is, as I said, a 4-bedroom apartment with almost 200 square meters. It has 2 parking places next to a beautiful garden we constructed on top of the parking. The garden has 800 square meters, and we brought big trees, some of them with 10 meters high. This is a garden just for the residents, for the 23 apartments we have in this building, the Emporium building. We chose the varieties very carefully, and it's going to be lit all night long. So when you come into your apartment, you have to cross along this beautiful garden, which is unique in downtown area, because most of the buildings, or I would say all of the buildings, don't have this private garden with this area and these large trees. This apartment also has 2 storages, which we believe is very important for comfort and to keep your things you don't want to keep in house. And from the kitchen you step into the dining area, which connects to the living area.
I really like how the kitchen is here and it's open with the glass, so that's a nice flow. And then from the kitchen you have the dining area, and it's open into this very big living area space.
Yeah, and from this area you have a connection to the bedroom area, private area, and you also have a guest bathroom. We have also put a marble sink from very Art Deco also, which is very nice. Also Portuguese.
Good. We like all the Portuguese features.
And
Is this a restored door here?
yeah, it's not restored, but it's exactly like the old ones. With the same design and the hammered glass.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
This is where we entered. When we first walked in, we went left towards the kitchen. Of course, right, you have storage for coats or anything like that. And then if you go straight, you'll hit the living area up there, but then you have a bathroom on the left and then another either bedroom or study on the right with a bathroom in there. So let's check that area out.
Yeah, as you guys can imagine, the flow of this place is just amazing. There's a lot of thought put into the design. So it's a really nice living space.
This is the fourth bedroom or an office bedroom area, or we can keep it just with the entrance from the main hallway.
So you can choose to keep this as a study or an office. The other option is they can actually change it to add it to the bedroom space so that you can put a doorway in that goes over to where the other bedrooms are. As you can see, the lighting is amazing in this place, and that is because of all of the doors. Well, of course, the doors open up to an amazing balcony with a great view. And the good thing is, even though we are in the heart of the city, notice you can't hear the noise from down there because they are insulated so well.
The area, it's a local residential area, very close to the heart of the touristic center. So we're walking distance from the Aliados Avenue where the City Hall is, walking distance from Santa Catarina Street, which is one of the most famous commerce streets and oldest commerce streets in Porto, walking distance from the riverside. But if you live here, you're living like a local. You know, you feel it's much more practical. You have big supermarket chains, you have schools, you have gyms, you have grocery stores, anything that will make your life here, the daily life, much more practical and cozier. You're not living in the middle of the touristic fuss, which is really cool when you're spending 2 or 3 days here. But if you want to live, you have kids, you want to enjoy the city itself throughout a year, 2, 3, 10 years, hopefully, this is a place where you want to stay in the historical center of Porto. I mean, there's so much to see here, but still, you can come home, get away from that fuss, and feel like you're actually living in Porto and just not spending a weekend.
This balcony area actually runs the whole apartment. You have this side, and then it's a little closed off on one side, and then it opens back up.
Is it okay?
Likes it?
Yeah. Where's the sign?
Entering the private area, the bedroom area, we have a linen closet, and then we have the 3 bedrooms, apart from the first one outside. And this is one of the bedrooms with a closet area on the left, and also access to a balcony. Closet. It also has air conditioning.
All of the bedrooms have great natural light because of this balcony space. Also, the heating and the air conditioning is built in, so you can see through here, through these strips.
Next, we have another bedroom with a large closet and also access to the balcony. The floor is chestnut, herringbone design, which is very 1940s also.
Yeah, I love the detail in this place. It's
Yeah,
really
as
phenomenal.
I mentioned, the skirt are exactly like the original.
The first thing I noticed in this bedroom is that you have this open space, which I really like, the built-in closet, but then you have this space where you can put anything you want, maybe decorate it, maybe put a TV. So this also is a different feel to the other bedrooms.
Now we have the first bathroom, and it's a very large one. with the same design as the original bathrooms, but it has heated floor, a towel heater, and beautiful lights. And now we enter the master bedroom. The sleeping area with a balcony.
This is my favorite part of the whole apartment. Let's look. Not only is this bathroom huge, but the shower is amazing. It's raised, it has a lip, and technically it has 4 showers. You have 2 separate showers, 2 rain showers and 2 handheld showers, which is very uncommon to see. Not only that, you also have 2 sinks. So a very big sink area, and Valencia seems to like it as well. This apartment screams luxury. They have done a great job of taking the features of what the old apartments look like and putting them into this apartment, but modernizing them. And you know it's luxury when things down to the door handles look great. This apartment is in the heart of the city and it is listed at €1,050,000. What do you think? Would you pay that? We've just taken a look at one property that's really central in Porto, and we're still in the center of Porto, but we're at a different property where we're going to take a look at 2 different units here.
When I got responsible for this project and the developer's representative in Porto, I came here in 2018, and the sensation of seeing a 19th century Palacete downtown was amazing. The way it was preserved, it was so good that it gave me like a sensation of going back into time. And when I saw the project from the architect, from Duarte Moraes Soares, the feeling of living in a palacete as it was in the past, it was exactly the same, but with all the new materials, with everything that we need nowadays. At the same time, the project brought together 2 different concepts. In the palace, we have the concept of heritage, of living in those big apartments that nobles were used to live at that time. And at the same time, we have the new construction of the townhouses, which is a completely new construction, much modern, but brings together both worlds. We used to say that it's a urban oasis. Here, as we are right downtown Porto, very crowded and noisy city, but at the same time you hear nothing here, especially inside the gardens, the private gardens. It's like if you are completely outside downtown. So it's a great sensation and a great feeling.
I tend to prefer more modern style apartments, especially if I'm going to be spending over $1 million on it.
When are you going to be spending $1 million on a property?
Dreamer!
Dreamer!
So I'm really interested to see what this one is like because we know it has a lot of character and history. First impression is look at these doors. Oh my goodness, you have to see the ceiling.
Whoa.
It would be like living in a museum. I feel like you only see these things in museums. However, something that's really nice is you have this, but then you also have this modern fireplace right here. This is beautiful. Now you might wonder, does it get cold in here? Well, the cool thing is they have air and heat, but it's hidden. Can you find it?
No, I can't.
Josh can't find it.
I see radiators.
Hint.
Aha.
so big that I don't even have to take Sia out. I can just stroll her through. Great big windows for natural light. One thing I want to highlight too is we talked about the character in this place. So you can see here through these doors that it still holds that character, that old style that's just been renovated.
These shutters are actually the original ones, so they're from the 19th century, 18 something, but they still resist. You won't find better wood than this one nowadays.
Let's head into the kitchen. One thing that I noticed right away were the light switches. So this is something that's different, but they say that this is also something how it used to be, so you just flip like this for the lights.
Well, this is not the originals, but as the architect wanted to put as much as heritage and combine the old with the new, we have this tower that originally the tower was the bathroom of this palace. But the architect decided to convert it into a lift. So from the exterior parking space, each owner can come through the pass and then through the lift can come into each balcony.
It's fully equipped with some great hidden features. Here we have a fridge and a freezer.
Man,
Lots
freezer
of
is
space.
huge.
Just off of the kitchen, you have this big utility space, but then you come a little further and there's actually a full bathroom in here, but you also have your washer and dryer, and it's a little off to the side, so out of the way, but available if you need a quick shower. So we've seen the kitchen and the big living space. Let's take a look at the bedrooms. Here we have a small half bath. Three bedrooms, and all of them have their own private bathroom. They also have the air conditioning built in but hidden. Here we have a beautiful bathroom, and they've kept this old kind of feel with the brass that they've used in here. Smaller, but it's still pretty big. So we've taken a look at the two bedrooms. Now let's take a look at the master suite, which I'm really excited to see the bathroom. I do love my luxury bathrooms, but let's go take a look. As anticipated, it is of course big. 2 sinks, this great big bathtub, and then a nice little area off to the side with the toilet and bidet.
We're at Palacete Cedofeita. It's an old manor house which was refurbished into 6 apartments, starting off at 3-bedroom duplexes to 4 bedrooms plus 1. The plus 1 in Portugal we use, which means that it can be used as a bedroom, as an office, library, study, another room, the works. This is one of the living rooms from one of the apartments. It has a worked ceiling, and in the old days the ceilings will have a theme depending on the division you were at. So in this one we can tell, like at the corners you see angels with musical instruments and some ladies dancing, so this probably was the ballroom of the old manor. The house itself, the palace, is from the 19th century, around 1830. Throughout the times, well, it began as a private home, and throughout the time it was several things, being that the last 30 years was a police station. The architect that did the refurbishment was very, very successful, maintaining the historical characteristics of the building, while using all the modern convenience equipment to give the most comfort possible to whoever decides to make this its home. It starts off at 3-bedroom all the way to 4+1. The prices begin at 1,100,000 all the way to 1,550,000. The location we are, it's called Rua de Cedofeita. It's actually from the Roman times, from around year 800. Very close by we have a Roman church that still operates. People do their baptisms and still go to mass there. And it's a very known commerce street in Porto, street commerce. But you're actually residing in a local's residential area. So you have everything walking distance. 1 minute walking, you have a big supermarket chain, ATMs, local restaurants, coffee shops. So it's a very, very livable area. You get around it very easily and makes you experience the true charm of Porto and its residents.
Now we're going to take a look at something a bit more modern. Here are the townhomes.
You know, as much as I like heritage, I do like straight lines.
So this house has 3 parking places, and it's actually the only house with a direct access to the garage. So it has a private garage, while the other ones are common space. This one is divided, separated.
Here's the big garage space. One of the recommendations was if you only have 1 car or you don't have any cars, you can turn this into a gym, a play area. It's your own private spot. If you have multiple cars, this parking spot actually goes with this unit. So you can stack your cars and have 2 in here, which again gives you more options for in this private area to make it something else besides parking.
And this is the living room, dining room, and kitchen.
How many square meters?
This one? Yeah. This one 150.
The garden space here is amazing. Even though we are downtown in the heart of the city, listen, you're out here in your garden, it feels very private, very quiet. It's really nice space. Jeez, this is great.
This is incredible.
So these houses have solar panels for heating the waters. It has air conditioning built in all divisions. It has automatic ventilation of air as well if you're not a fan of air conditioning. It has a fully equipped kitchen, meal equipment. It has a laundry area and it has a gas fireplace if you're not into air conditioning or ventilated ventilation.
So, like I said before, I prefer modern style places. And then we went and saw the heritage style. It had so much character. I was just shocked and in awe, and I thought, wow, I really like this. And then we walked into this townhouse, and like Josh said, I remember why I like modern. This is a great place. Here we are in the kitchen. You've got really nice countertops. Something that I really like is in this kitchen area, you have this big door, which gives in a lot of natural light out into the garden. Even though this kitchen might seem a little smaller, especially compared to the other places that we have looked at, it has everything you need. It has all the space that you need.
This middle level, we have a laundry, separate, with washing and drying machine.
It's a nice little separate area for your washer and dryer, but then it also again has that natural light that comes in and you can open that up for airflow.
It's a guest bathroom.
Yes. Little half bath. It's a little, half bath machine.
She's like, I know what that's for.
Yeah.
This townhouse is full of light everywhere. The architect wanted to put light south and north rooms. Also, you have here the light coming in, so he gave a lot of importance to the light in these townhouses.
Yes, it's very well lit with the natural light.
All the townhouses are A. Some of them are A+, and the others, the corner units are A because of being not as isolated as the ones in the middles that are in between.
Here we are in the master suite, and something that I really like is that one wall is window, so you can take a look out and get that natural light in, but it's also really nice to just take a look and see what you have out there.
Telling you what, soccer field.
I'm now interested to see what the bathroom looks like. Lots of closet space, which is good, built in. In the bathroom, right here. Double sinks, I always think is a great thing to have. An interesting feature of this shower is it has this big window, but the window opens, yet it's still covered and private. So in the summer, you can take a shower kind of indoor, outdoor. Here we are in the second bedroom. It's a good space, and then it has some stairs up. Also with its own bathroom, and this one has a bathtub.
So we're still inside the Palacete Cedofeita private condominium, which has that beautiful building where we were before and has these 8 beautiful modern townhouses. This is one of 2 available ones. All the remaining 6 are sold. This is the biggest one because it's the corner one. It has 150 useful square meters. It has an outside garden of 190 square meters and a private 3-car parking garage. The construction is fully modern. It has a energy efficiency certificate. The waters are heated by solar panels. You're still in the heart of Porto city, but as you can hear, I mean, it's just like we're outside in the country field. And it's very, very exclusive. This is one of the top exclusive condominiums in Porto Historical Center. So as I said before, we have 2 available townhouses. The standard one is going for 625,000 euros. This one, which is the biggest one, is going for 740,000 euros. They are all 2-unit, 2-bedroom townhouses.
If you want to see more properties in Portugal, then click this playlist right here. Now let's get moving.